So, hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as promised, today's tutorial I'm going to tackle the styling of yesterday's tutorial on the search functionality. So the first thing we're going to do is configure Tailwind, and I'm not going to explain much on this because I have tutorial tackling that. So I'm just going to do it quickly. Then, because I don't want the tutorial to take so long, so I'm going to do this part very fast. Then I can go to the main part. So I'll be using a payment component to file the project. So I have this dev.to article explaining how to configure payment in your project. But first, you need to know that your machine must have Node.js installed and npm to accomplish this. The task of configuring Django with Tailwind. So let's get started. So first, this part I already created an environment, activated it, that. Then I installed Django, my project, my app. So inside a folder, so we'll create a folder for static files. So we'll create a folder called static, then inside it, a folder called CSS. So I'll run this command. I shouldn't even be explaining this. So before that, I should activate my virtual environment. So we on the create effect enter, then this one means our virtual environment will activated, then make that directory. So if you come here, you see static, inside it you see CSS. So the next step, yeah. So add the following code in settings.py. So let me copy it. So it's static URL and static dirs. So that's it. Go to Django project settings.py, then static static URL. Let me see. Paste that on there. Okay, so this one is already there. So I'll remove my. Okay, so this one. Make sure you add this code. Then the next step, we make a directory called resources. So resources, press enter. This is the folder. Okay, I can close that one. So then when we navigate to resources, check the directory to resources. So let me clear the template first. Then see the resources. So we are in the resources folder in our terminal. Don't forget that because it's key. Inside the resources file, we run npm init -y. So let me then copy and then press enter. Some folders will be created inside the resource folder. So give it some time. Then after initialize, we'll run the command. We'll install Tailwind CSS, auto prefix, and clean CSS CLI, which are necessary for our project. Check internet speed. I think once the product will take long, so speed, I think it's just okay. Let me see. Our project. This is a folder, nothing else. No, okay, this. Yeah, let me rerun. Yeah, shouldn't be taking that long. Okay, it's done. So we go to the next one. So you can see this part. Then package.json is created, a file named package.json. It contains these things. So next we install Tailwind CSS and stuff. Okay. Then I'm uploading again. Then so this is installation. It might take some time. As we wait, the next command will be initializing Tailwind. npx init dash p. Need npx Tailwind CSS init dash p. We're going to just paste it the way it is. First, let's wait for this one to complete. Must not lose the yesterday tutorial. I can let me show you youtube.com. I'll share the link in the description, so don't worry. I'm just going to show you the tutorial. So it's this one. Search functionality stroke search button. Django. Then we switch account to the one where I posted the tutorial. So yeah, so if I go to your channel, my channel, you'll see we post this one. This one search functionality stroke search by Django. So this was the previous tutorial, and if you want to follow along, you must check this one. Then you can follow in this one. It's taking long. It's done. Thank God. So I think I can clear. Okay, then the next thing is to initialize the event. Okay, enter. Insulate. The next thing is to modify the package.json. Okay, that's done. Make sure you're in the resources folder. If you do this inside another folder, it will cause some errors. Don't make any mistake here. Okay, then the next thing is to replace the scripts inside the package.json with this one. If you want to understand this better, you should check the other tutorial out. So where is the script? So this script, I should replace this one. Did I copy the comma? Yes, I copied the comma, so replace up to the comma with that script. Okay, once that is done, okay, inside the tailwind.config.js, replace the old code with this one. So the explanations are in the Tailwind CSS tutorial, so don't want this tutorial to be very long. So tailwind.config.js. So go to tailwind.config.js, then replace this code with the code we just copied. So this means that it will go, you see, it will move back one directory, then it will be on the root of our project. Then from the root of our project, it will navigate to all the directories until it finds templates, any directory. So this one represents any directory until it finds templates. Then all files with .html in the end will be applied. Our styles will be applied to all the files with .html in the end. Then we'll also go to all, we will navigate one directory backwards, which will take us to the root of our project. Then we'll navigate to any directories. So let's say, for example, we have a search, then inside search we have, then it will go to templates folder. Then let's say we add another folder inside templates. Let's say, for example, search. We go to any other folder inside that, then find .html files. So I've explained that one very well in the other tutorial. You can check it out. I'll share the link in the description. Okay, the next thing is to so we go to statics folder, then navigate to CSS folder, then we create a file called tailwind.css. Then inside that file we paste those codes. So static CSS. Then inside the static we create a file called tailwind.css. Then inside this file we paste this code. Then the next thing is now to run build. So build will generate the code we need. So npm run build. If I press enter, make sure you are in the resources folder to run build. Okay. So rebuilding Tailwind CSS. Okay, let me see something inside the package.json. So as you can see inside the CSS folder, some files have been created, and inside this file you can see some code. So that means that Tailwind has been configured successfully. But there's still one thing, as you can see, it's done, but it is not exiting that. So inside the resources package.json. So I was trying something, but it did not work. This watch, so just remove it. Then I can now cancel, Control C, yes. Then if I run the build, it will exit the panel. Yeah, that's it. So clear. So every time you add some code to your HTML, some Tailwind CSS code to your HTML, you must run build. So show you that just a moment. So let me close that. Then now we need to start adding the Tailwind CSS. So I won't be writing everything from scratch. I want to utilize Tailwind components. So I'll go to Tailwind, CSS, patch, but component. I just want to Flowbyte has some nice components that are free to use. So like this one, I can modify my code to look like my search bar to look like this one. Let me put it in light mode, or this one, or even this one, or this one. But I just want the simple one, this one. So expand code. This is the code for the navigation bar. You can copy. Then we'll go to our code here. Just paste it there, then modify it. So where's our form? This is our form. That's what we will replace here. For action. So form has attributes action and method. So let me copy that. And for class, this one. So add it here. Paste. So that's the most important tags to make the form work. The next thing is CSRF token. So we put it inside the menu form. So I'm going to delete this other code, just modifying the code below. So I think CSRF, and put it here below the form tag, the opening form tag. Then input, and let me see our input. Does it have a placeholder? Yeah, we have a placeholder, but we want to replace it with this one. So placeholder. Okay, and don't forget to add the name search because it's what is being used in the view. So it's the input was called house. Let me just change this one to books by name. Then I can remove that part and the full stop. It's required. Then don't forget to add the name. Let me put it this side. Name equals to search. So this is very important because in the view, the name is what we are using here for the search tab. Don't forget that one. Next is let me see the input type. Submit only search input type. Submit. Name is equal to search. Then is it up on ready. So search should be here. Type submit. Then okay, search. They're using button, but I think I can change it to input. Type submit. Value equals to search. You just input the button because it open to see some errors that will take long. Type submit. Because we cannot delete this one first, so I need the form. So to delete the form we had earlier, so then replace it with a new form. Place there. Then after that, inside the resources folder, run the command npm run build. Press enter. Then it will generate the CSS for these utility classes. So if you check the CSS after the command static style.css, you see some new changes. We should see some new changes because we've added some new classes. Okay. I think this BG blue did one because of the command. Okay, now we can run server. So at the moment we are in the resource folder, but the manage.py file is in outside the manage.py. Sorry, outside the resource folder. So we must change directory to one directory backwards. So cd dot dot will take us to search. If you type ls, you see manage.py here. That's the only way you can have execute Python manage.py from server. So let's run server and view our search box online. So remember with this file that we are running. Okay. Now you can do 127,000. Getting some error, some error. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add something. But how will I add it? Let's see. So remember, for CSS to work, you must add the link link to the CSS file. So we haven't added that at the moment. That's why it's not working yet. So to do that, I'm going to create another file here. So I'm going to utilize the knowledge of template inheritance. So I'm going to create a new folder called templates in our directory. Then inside this folder, I'm going to create a file called base.html. Then inside the base.html, I think I can just use the boilerplate HTML. Here it says search project. Then inside the body, I also have a tool on template inheritance. You can check it out. So inside the body, we'll do blog content. Okay. Then and blog content. Okay, then now I can link our CSS. So to link your CSS first, you need to load. So load CSS pack. So 10% load CSS. No, static. Load static. Then set the head tag. We can now link. So link. Link. Uh, yeah, CSS. Then use link. CSS. Yeah, this one. So the href, I'm not going to use that. So instead, we are going to make it dynamic. So to make it dynamic, you have the template tags, then spell click, then single quotes, on yes, then css. So we have a style.css here that was generated when I ran the npm run build during the first time. So that is what we link here. So this is how you link it. Now you can refresh our page and post for it. After doing that, this template should inherit from the base. To do that first, this template is outside. our root. So the template that contains the base.html is in the root, and Django can't locate it. So to make Django locate it, we go to Django project settings, then under templates. So this is how to add your custom directory where Django can locate other templates. So, sorry, it's in the root, so you can just select templates. Then now you can inherit. So we got the template called externals HTML. So whenever a template inherits another, the code in this template should be located inside the blog content tag. So here, so to make it here, we must add the blog contents here also. So below this, we'll add blog content tag. Sorry, blog content and any blog content here, and sorry. Okay, so I think it should work because it is inheriting base.html, and the base.html is where I've linked the CSS file. So let's try running, refreshing the page. Okay, so it's working. So we need to add some styles of our own to make it look nice. So to do that, I can come to the index.html, then we can set the form. I can add some style. Yes, so it plus tag. Then I'll say width w, so width is let's say 60, let's say 60. So whenever you add a class, you must run build. So to run build, yeah, is it cleared? Okay. So activate the version environment. So then cd into resources folder. Let's say we run build. Then inside resources folder npm run build. Build. Generate the success with 60. So if I refresh, you can see some changes have happened. So let me try full, then rerun build. So the first one was with full. So let me specify a width for body. So body plus width full. Okay. Here. Now then use width full. Full down. Can run build again. So whenever you run build, the CSS for the CSS that you have added is generated inside the file of CSS. No change it. If I try searching, let me say hello. think there should be. I think our code has just been hidden. So with full say margin top, then we put then then refresh page, then uh, so that is open here. Oh, it just remember that I did wrong. So instead of putting this inside the home tag, I place it inside the input tag. No, inside the label tag. It should be here. The action and the method attribute. Okay. And now search. Let's refresh. From notebooks machine search. So I added something of so much into home. Run build. Let me put it 12. I've worked with 12 people, so I understand. But I think this one should be inside the div. Anyways, that's it. So mx, I can add an x, but I want this ones to be inside the div. Let me look for it. Okay. So mx means margin x. So I want some margin there to be some margin mx. Uh, inside time. So margin x means margin letter right. So you build again. So I'm running build inside a new terminal. So I've created the Django is running on another terminal, and I'm running the building another terminal different one. So let me see. So as you can see, we have margin x on this side. I'm not seeing margin x on this side. X. So it's because there was no scroll by. I think it's because we had it full twice. I'm trying putting this. Mm, mm. I'm just showing you how you can add Tailwind CSS to your project. Maybe I'll create another tutorial about Tailwind alone, but for now, taking even longer than I would expect. Okay, if you want this code, don't know what is playing it in, so let me remove this class from the board and try that below. One build. There is some code I can add to the understand why there is this. But if I remove the mx, okay, one build, okay, it's gone. So the margin x that will bring I think that one will add here. So class ones and ms. Yeah, then this should work. Okay, let me change. Okay, nice. This is exactly what I want. So we have our first one. If you search something, let's say Larry, then we'll see no books matching as such. We'll try it there. I search the alchemist and this one. So I want to style this page also. So I'll search for component. So I will try blog component article. So let me use the month colors, the breadcrumbs accordion. Let me use the no sorry that one will require JS. That will be JS. So let me use a table. I just want to show you how it works. I don't want it to take that long, so I'll just use this table. So how does this table look? Like this. So I want to copy the code. So remember we have different columns. For this to work, we only need one column, then it will be duplicated using the for loop inside the template tags. So search HTML will also extend because we want CSS to works. Thanks build with HTML. We'll add that tag here. Then use the blog content tag and blog content. Okay. So once that is done, I want to paste this code, copy it and paste it below the blog content. So remember, if you are inheriting, everything below the blog content will not be shown on the page. Okay, so we have the table. Okay, if I close this one, that's the table. Then we have the table head. I want to retain the table head. So inside the table body, we have some rows. So we have this is the first row. And close that. So I only need one row. This is another row. This is another row. So I'll remove these two rows and remain with one. Inside this one, I want us to have book name. So name, then move this author. So author. This is the table body, so don't forget that. Inside the table, that should be in the table head. So go on. Name should be this one should be table head. Paste author. Yes. Then what else? Synopsis. I want to be adding the synopsis. I'll remove these two columns or fields. Then inside the body, I'll also remove two. Then I want the table.name, no book.name copy. Then the views head, but I mean it's just okay. Then book author. copy, paste. So we should have added another column, but it will cause some problems because synopsis is a long text that deserves another page, but I want to be doing that in this tutorial. Okay, so we have already given the table. So the folder should be above the row. So now did I put the author? So this one is going to be here, but here. Then the author should be here. Also. So this is the table head, and this is the data inside the table in the keyboard. So for the row, we want the rows to be duplicated whenever there are more data, more than one data, whenever there is more than one data. So for book, in books, create a row, the book name and book author. Then so the rows will be there. Then if we have an empty list, if you not show the table, but we go here, empty, empty. We say just copy that. It looks at the moment. Copy. And then paste it there. Then we can end our folder. Okay, so copy this one and replace it with the code we wrote before. So replace with this one. Use the end block content. So the end block content. And the block content. Okay, run build. We've added a lot of CSS, a lot of classes will be generated, will be converted into CSS code. Okay, so if you check the CSS style.css tutorial at this moment, it will contain more things that it had before. As you can see, it's in terms of how many pages, how many lines. Okay, so clear. Then we can check will the then if I run this continue. This is not working the way it should. I will just remove this from here, then place it below the row, then one below. This one cannot work here down. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So instead of creating a row, we take this one. But the problem with this is that we still see the old one, and then let's show it first. Are we running a bit again? I don't think so. Okay, so this is what it should load. So we go to homepage and search there. We should load the books with the name that contains the word there in the name. So if we come back and search, I'll bring the alchemist, Paulo Coelho. So let me try removing this dark mode because this component comes with dark mode, but I think there is the code. I'm not to remove that. So inside the search, this go to the search. Yeah. So I have HTML alone. I think it's in login components, and that's that. The code for it's Django, Tailwind, login, component, flowbite, then show code. Then we have tailwind.config.ps. So this is what I need. This one. We need to know how to configure backend inside our tailwind.js. So exit inside the resources folder of tailwind.config.js. Then we close team, expand, then colors, on family. This one's close to this one, then close with this one, then extends, closes with the one closes this one, so it extends closes this one. Font family, that is for font family, and this one is for you. Then you take a look at our theme. So if I replace our theme with the new theme, okay, and add more blocks. With the okay. Yes, we can see if there is an error. There is an error. You see how to fix it. I didn't want that to take this long. You as you can see, it's in light mode now. If I search there, looks it there, then give me some picture. I can add some margin. Inside the search, div MG margin top 12. Let me say inch. That will be below 100. Okay, so we have some space here. Then once you have the name of the book and the font. So basically that's it, guys. So thank you for watching, and subscribe, like and share to share my tutorial, and thank you.